Hi guys, it's Just Be Audrey Lane. I wanted to come on and share with you guys how awesome the day has been and make sure I stay, like I said I was going to do, consistent. Be consistent and make sure that I get on to share with you guys. Um, I'm here celebrating a couple things. We're celebrating my sister's anniversary, her husband's birthday, my two nieces' birthdays. And today is my daughter's birthday. So I wanted to keep my word by making sure that I got on, I told you guys being consistent is something that I definitely want to do. So um, I wanted to get on and just, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel and following. I truly do appreciate it. I was sitting there thinking earlier today, like, you know, even though I am, starting the journey out with the divorce, starting the journey is also like of how I'm involved into like this different woman that sometimes I just have to say thank God. I don't even recognize her, but I know she's headed for greatness. And it's amazing because I wanted a calmness and I wanted, God to take over. And He truly has been. It's been amazing. So I thank Him for that. This process has been um, really great. I always say you got to be grateful. You got to live in gratitude. And that's what I've been doing and making sure of it and making sure that I stay humble and stay focused because yes, you know, um, sometimes I don't even really want to be talking about the divorce, you know, and it's kind of glad. I'm kind of glad in a lot of ways that I don't have to always start with that because I got served the papers and I don't know what's happening now. And it's okay. It's really okay. So it's not always going to be where I talk about it, but I want you guys to follow this process because it is like it it's not unique, but it's unique in a lot of ways because I want everybody to know, and especially those who may be going in the same situation or having the same things going on for them, that are you like you know my deacon preached today, are you going to fight? Are you going to fight? Are you going to stand up and fight? So phenomenal for him to have preached something that God was like, I'm equipping you with all of this. Or I'm equipping you with everything you need for the battle. A lot of the times, all we got to do is show up. The battle is already won. The battle is already open, But God just wants to know, are you willing to show up? And it's been good knowing that all I have to do is show up. So I appreciate you guys. I thank you so much for following. I thank you so much for subscribing. I thank you so much for like taking this, opportunity to ride out with your girl. I mean, excuse me. I This has been really life changing for me to talk about my stuff. And even though not everything is out for everyone now, it's coming out. And it's like I want to make sure more than anything that I'm speaking what God has on my heart, what God is giving me to say. this process is so different for me. Like, you don't get married to get divorced. You know, you don't be like, if this one don't work, it's good. My next one will. You don't do that. At least I know I didn't do that for me. But when I tell you I'm living in a grateful mindset of for this, I know I am so happy for it. It was blindsided me, but man, in a lot of ways, it's something that just needs to really take place. I mean, I want to live peaceful. I want my children to live peaceful. And I want my ex-husband to live peaceful. Like, I don't want the crazy, bitter, all kinds of stuff. I just don't want that. It's a lot that you guys will probably definitely get, I'm going to put out there. But right now in this moment, I don't to bring it out. I don't even know how to get it out to you guys because I don't feel bitter in all of it. I went through all of that when it first, you know, when the divorce thing was first coming up. But thank God for God that I truly don't have to do any of that. That sickness of the mind racing, all kinds of crazy stuff happening. Man, prayer does go a long way. Trusting God and letting Him fight a battle for me. Man, there's things going on now that has come to my attention that I didn't even know was happening. Things that was said about me, things that I'm like, okay. And, you know, you have to fall into prayer heavy and make sure that you listen and talk with God because those things will bother you if you allow it. I have learned to not let things, get to me, to truly lift my hands, say Jesus, give it to Him, and like you work it out for me because the ways that we want to deal with stuff, the ways of the world, the ways of the crazy stuff, the ways of the mind games, I don't want that for myself because also I'm living in a moment of where I'm being watched by my children. And I want to set a great example for them of, man, my mom didn't went through this because they know. And not once did she hold any animosity, crazy, or resentment. She was able to do this. And I just want to make sure, especially with having two and two. I have two boys, two girls. So I have to make sure that I keep God as the front runner for everything. So they know that my mom set the example of trusting God. Let me go to God with any issue that I have. Because when my mom went through all this crazy stuff, they they probably think I'm crazy of how I get up in the morning and I'm on my face and how I in prayer and how I handle things now because they didn't see the crazy side. They didn't see everything, but they also have seen when I just go right into my closet, my area of just peace. It gives me peace. So the example that we have to set for our children, don't let it get you all caught up and be crazy with it, but just a reminder of, man, God, I need you here with me all the time. I need your presence all in me because not the world, but yeah, maybe the world a little bit, but my children need to see that you reign first, that they can get through this craziness because my mom is calling out and she's being obedient and she's trusting God. So let me follow that. I always said that, you know, I used to laugh and joke with my peoples, my family, about how they never should have got rid of connect the dots in the schools, because a lot of children don't know how to follow things. They have to come back and ask because they don't see what the picture may be like, because with connecting the dots you would see where you have to go through, what's your next step. But in a lot of ways I look at it now as two things. We're here you to connect the dots from the school, but also, do you really need that? You don't always need to know where something going to be, because you can have in your head that things are supposed to go one way, and God to do a whole about face thing for you where it'll be something totally different, because it's His plan, it's His will. Because you couldn't have told me. Okay, so my husband and I have been together 25, 26 years. Married 17. You couldn't have told me that I would be getting divorced. You couldn't have told me that. Not at all. It wouldn't have been nothing that you could have said to me that would have gotten me to be like, okay, I'm going to get divorced. Nothing. Am I grateful for it? Yes. Because I just want to have a peaceful life. You know, if peace is something that you require, get rid of things out of your life that is a distraction for your relationship with God, your relationship with your family, and more importantly, your relationship of you knowing who you are so you can have a better relationship with God. So I have to get rid of things and put God as my front runner. I had to even get rid of my own self and learn, things that I thought of myself. I had to wash all of that out. Like, God, take it all away. Starting from ground zero. Things that I thought I liked, I no longer like. Things of what I said I wouldn't eat or do and all of that, I'm doing. You know, I'm finding out things about me that, man, at 40 years old, man, some people have it already set for them. I'm thanking God every day that I'm learning something new about myself. I am stronger than what I ever thought. I have a great personality, a great, you know, a great me, a greatness about me that when people would tell me, I would kind of shoot them down of, no, that's not me. And God was telling me, you don't have to big yourself up for something, but don't cut yourself short at the same time. If someone is coming your way and I'm sending them that way to you, I will reveal it. Because I was saying how like someone had came to me and was trying to tell me some stuff about me, and I almost wanted to cut them down, like, that's not me. But this person is really a genuine nice person. And I was reading how like God comes to you in a lot of different ways. Don't stop him from what he's trying to do. So I'm learning now of not wanting to get in the way of God, and not, wanting to sell myself short or cut myself short of some things because of, you know, I'm not being used to it. So, yeah, man, open me up. Help me have a humble heart. Give me wisdom. Give me understanding. Give me your mercy, God. We have to tell ourselves this stuff. We have to talk to ourselves a lot. We have to big ourselves up. Our tongues and our mouths are the biggest thing that can speak life into ourselves and others. We also can destroy some things with our mouth. Don't destroy yourself. Build yourself up. Don't let the pride get in the way, but build yourself up. You're asking God to make you a multi-millionaire, billionaire. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, that won't happen. Yes, I'm claiming it now that I am a multi-billionaire. I have wisdom with my money, with the money God wants me to do. I'm a vessel for you, God. Please help me. You get in and block any people who is not meant to be in my life. You get them out. You get them away from me, God. You give me strength for this fight. You equip me with everything I need, God. Give me grace. Give me mercy. Put the people in front of me and with me who are going to ride for you with me. Help me to build them up as well, God. Because like I tell you, be around people who can sharpen you, but you better make sure you can sharpen people too. So I know I have already said enough. I thank God for getting things off of my chest. But God, I'm telling you, God, you guys better make sure you speak life. Even with every situation that's going on in my life and in your life right now for you, don't you let nobody get in your head and tell you that you are not worth more than anything. You are worth more. You more than you worth. How about this? More than you think. And even though I may have said that wrong, you are worth so much. We are. Stop trying to be and look at somebody else's value and think that that's what God has for you. You got your own value. God's not going to reveal it to you at one time. He's going to give it to you when he sees fit. He's going to reveal it to you little by little. Sometimes he may do it right there at one time. Everybody is different. Don't cut yourself or sell yourself short. Don't look at somebody else's blessing and then become a blessing blocker. No, because then you block your own. When someone else is getting blessed with something, you be grateful and happy and praise God for them. That doesn't mean you won't get it. That does not mean you're going to get the same thing. God has for you what he has for you. And can't nobody get in the way of it. Don't let yourself get in the way of it. Don't block your own blessings. How about that? We all got to stand sure-footed in the ground with God. We're going to go through some stuff. And especially when it's so weird when you're in a place of, oh, I feel bad and this is happening to me. You'll have a ton of people want to be around you because they not really there to represent you or to help you get through it. They there to keep you in that pity party. But the minute God takes you out of that pity party and start elevating you up, can't nobody really go up on that mountain with you. Their lungs can't withstand it. Because see, God put breath in you for that purpose. God put all of that in you. Not everybody is meant to go with you. They're not always meant to go with you. So you're going to have to be okay by yourself. I'm learning that myself. I went from having all kinds of people around me. And at first I was attaching myself to all kinds of people. Now I'm learning that I got the right one, baby, with me. And that's God. I thank him for him. I thank him for him changing me. Woo! When I tell you my story has been everywhere, I done did it kind of all. I done did it all, not all kinds of drugs. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. But I done drank. I done smoked marijuana. I done pop pills. That was enough right there. Literally, I was at death's door. But God was like, I got so much more for you. So you got to get this out of you. Because where I'm taking you, I need me to be in you. I need to be your substance. Not this other stuff. And God gave me that word years ago, substance. He's the substance I want in my life. I can't overdose on him. So you guys make sure you represent God and you stay with him. You gonna go through some stuff. You are. I mean, it's life. We go through it. But we also grow through it. We also grow through it. So, I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing to Just Be Audrey Elaine. That was my first like YouTube anything was my name. Just Be Audrey Elaine. I think I did it last Monday. Yeah, the day I got served with my divorce papers on my dad's birthday, the 24th of May. So follow this journey with your girl because, man, we ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. I gotta stand strong. I gotta stand strong. And we can do this together. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Live a purposeful day. Make sure you get on your knees and you thank God and pray. Make sure if you got to tune people out and take yourself into a place by yourself, like I'm in the car by myself, family all around, probably looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm sitting here. They know how I talk. I went from just being quiet with this fakeness down to an explosion. I will explode for God. God, you need me to do this purpose and I can be, who I am, and make sure you reign first in it, that you get the glory in it. That's what I'm going to do. Man, I tell you, you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Live in your purpose. And even though it may be late in the Sunday, it is never too late for you to get yourself together. Don't be like, oh, I can do this tomorrow. No, do it today. Be kind and sweet and loving today. And start with yourself. We got to start with ourselves. We cannot expect anybody to love us unless we're doing it ourselves. The one who we know loves us is God. He loves us regardless, even when we're doing some crazy stuff. But you better love yourself and know it. And love yourself in a nice way. Don't let nobody tear you down. So you guys have a good one. Make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to Just Be Audrey Elaine. Because we going to live through this. We going to live when people counted us out. No, baby. Don't count me out. You ain't got to worry about counting me in or out. Because the one who I know I'm counted for, that's who matters. He takes the ending count over all. Over all. So, God, you get the glory today. You get everything today. And I'm going to ask you not to only bless me, but bless others. Bless everybody who tunes in and turn and do whatever they can to be on this channel with me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, God. Man. So let's make sure we stay in love. Make sure we stay in love. So you guys enjoy your time. Enjoy your Sunday. And have a good one. Make sure you love yourself. Bye now.